Joel Mikey getting over there, making the play also. Rice and Peterman. And the 5'9" sophomore.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Ball now at the 33-yard line. Presley goes out to the right side all by himself. Williams going deep. Caught for a touchdown by the man we were talking about there, Cade Cavender. Player to watch, we told you.
Player to watch, Cade Cavender right there. And boy, two guys could have caught that one. Emma Presley and Cavender coming up with it. Take another look. Look at the patience right here. That quarterback position, throws it up. Now watch the screen. Two white jerseys right there, and Cavender comes away with it. Puts the Spartans on the board first.
When we say player to watch, we mean it, right? 7-0 Spartans on top. Bixby scores a touchdown on its first drive of the ball game. We take another look at the Cade Cavender catch, and you weren't lying. Either one of them could have had it right there. They both beat their man. But Cavender, he wanted the touchdown.
That's what they can do, Nate. They pose so many problems. They can get behind the defense right there. There you see two guys behind that defense and able to come away with the touchdowns. The Spartans playing good football already here.
Definitely not what the Sandites and Coach Kennard wanted to see. They wanted to try to slow down this game and have some ball control and try to limit that Bixby offense, not give up big plays in the first drive of the ball game. Spartans get one with a 33-yard TD catch.
Everybody up for kickoff.
They took 2 minutes and 3 seconds on that drive. Now the Sandites are going to get a chance to try to answer. No return on this one as the kickoff goes into the end zone.
First and 10 at the Sandites 20.
Here's a look at the Sandites starting offense. Nicholas Hancock, Ryan Johnson, Cameron Nearly, JT Bristow, and Josh Cannon on the offensive line. Knox Gogan at tight end, Jacob Snodgrass, Darren Hawkins, and Justin Rowe as wide receivers, and Joel Mackey, he's the running back. Sandites averaging 27.9 points per game this season. And there's your starting quarterback, Peyton Pennington. He's a senior, 6'1". Sandites going with the ground attack, but not getting anything on that carry by Darren Hawkins.
Darren Hawkins, he's an explosive player. Gonna look to try to get him in space.
Bixby Spartans started defense. Jake Savage, Hayden Haynes, Talon Javersack, Ethan Hall, Ryan Kerr, Brody Sarton, Noah West, Cade Cavender. Also playing on defense, Clayton Barber, Jordan Reagan, and Brennan Presley, also a quarterback. They're only allowing 13.4 points a game. The Spartans have an explosive offense and a very good defense as well, as we see on this play. Joel Mackey loses yards on that carry. They're going to say he only lost one, it looks like, so they'll bring up third down and 11.
Brody Sartan coming in, making the play. So number 40, Ryan Kerr. Stingy defense here, bringing up third and 11. You see Ryan Kerr, 6'1", 185.
Pennington looking to pass for the first time in the ball game, and it's caught after the tip. This catch by Colton Roberts looked like it might get intercepted there for a second, but Johnny on the spot.
And that's a nice play. Any way you can get it. Look at Pennington with the rollout, get good blocking right there, deflected. Able to come up with, and then you see the strong tackle right there by Jordan Reagan. Take another look. Watch the deflection, great concentration, and watch Reagan coming to your screen with the strong tackle. We'll talk a little more about Jordan Reagan from that defensive back position. Colt Roberts right there with the big catch.
That was Kate Cavender who had the initial tip up in the air for the Spartans. Doing it on both sides of the ball, but the tip went the Sandites' way. This run does not, as another loss as a couple of Spartans are there on the tackle.
Yeah. Big fella Ethan Hall right there finishing it up. 6'3", 213 pounds. Take another look at him right there and able to come and hold on. And 6'3", 213. He's built like me, Nathan.
Yeah. Can he hoop like you, though? I don't know. Second down and 12. Pennington looking downfield, gets the completion. 2 for 2 passing now.
Boy, you like the patience. And we talked about Pennington and talking to Coach Kennard before the game about him, and he said he's been the quarterback this senior. He's the most improved player that he's had. From start to finish, he's been the most improved and has continued to get better for this Sendai team.
That gets the ball out to the 46-yard line. Second first down for the Sandites on this opening drive for Sand Springs. Pennington back to pass again. Looking deep. Incomplete. Good coverage by Jordan Regan, although the crowd and the official thought it might be pass interference there. So the flag is down.
Talk about Coach Montgomery there.
Only first down by yardage.
So that's going to get the Sandites into Spartan territory here. Ball all the way out past the 40 to the 39-yard line. Lauren Montgomery's had a lot of success for the Bixby Spartans. Came up short in the title game last year after winning 3 straight, but ranked number 1 this year. Already beat Booker T in the regular season, and that defense coming up big again right here.
Trey Wilkerson, number 24 on the carry for the Sandites.
Trey Wilkerson.
On the tackle, Bixby's number 20, Brody Sargent.
Junior running that football. Good defense by the Spartans.
Second down and 12.
We like the series that Sand Springs is putting together right now.
Pennington brought down. A flag is down also.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Sandites, number 54, J.T. Bristow.
Fumble recovered by Sand Springs, J.T. Bristow.
Offense, that penalty decline, the ball goes over.
Take another look here at the pressure. Number 77 knocking it away for Bixby, Noah West.
Might need a clarification here.
He's going to give it to us.
Holding. Offense, no change of possession on the play. That penalty is declined. Third down.
There we go.
Yeah, got the line out for it.
Gotta give it a second. Ball on the 46-yard line now, so third and about 17. Pennington goes deep, too deep, almost another tipped catch, but that one falls incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down and long.
Take another look. Pennington going up top.
So Sandites do a good job of moving the ball into Spartan territory, but the drive stalls out.
Clayton Barber.
Nice high punt. Goes inside the 20, going to be marked down at the 16-yard line. So a little not quite as good field position here. And we, of course, want to send out our thoughts and prayers to Coach Dustin Kennard for Sand Springs. Told us last month he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. This week, he told me before the game started chemotherapy. Going to do that for about 4 to 6 weeks before having surgery. So we just want to let him know that we're here for him, and the whole community has come together and surrounding communities to support this longtime head coach here.
No doubt. You talk about him, and he's been here a long time, 17 years total, 12 as head coach, and going through a difficult time right now, but he's definitely an anchor in the pillar in this community. I asked him before the game and talking to him, I said, hey, what would you tell someone that's going through a similar situation like you? He said, have faith, believe, but he wanted to give a special thanks and shout out to head coach Alan Trimble, former coach at Jinx, and he just said, he's been such an inspiration and helped him so much with the situation he's going through, to be so selfless and, care about him and check on him. He said it's really meant a lot in this community rallying together. He said, man, you don't realize how much strength you get from that. So he's very appreciative. He said he's going to attack it head on, just like he tell his players to attack the game on Thursday or Friday night. So definitely keep Coach Kennard up in your prayers.
Yeah, good to hear that at prayer rally a couple weeks ago, and Alan Trimble was there in his wheelchair as he continues his fight with ALS. Such a tight-knit community here, and tight-knit community among high school football coaches. Bixby up 7-0. The Spartans with their second drive here of the ball game. Ball now at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Incomplete. Tight coverage for Sandites, and that's Joel Mackey, also plays running back. A nice defensive back for the Sandites that I know Coach Kennard really thinks can play.
Oh, yeah. He did a good job. Watch him close in on that ball right there. And get in and try to knock it away.
2nd down and 10 now. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter as we're zooming along here. And Thursday night football. Most of the games tonight on Thursday night because of fall break and a little bit different schedule here for the teams and the coaches trying to get their players ready, because I believe they just go to school on Monday and Tuesday and then off the rest of the week, and kind of got to wrangle the players get them to practice without school. And
I told them, Nathan, we was in school. I mean, you got maybe 1 or 2 days. Fall break is turned into spring break.
I know, right? I think we had I'm pretty certain we only had Thursday, Friday off.
That's all we ever had.
A lot of states outside of Oklahoma, don't have fall break at all. People moving here don't know what we're talking about with fall break.
Nice tackle.
So I'm just happy we had anything, right? When we
yeah. That flag on the play there, but Ty Rutledge coming in making the play.
Dead ball. Personal foul, late hit, number 33. 15-yard penalty will be a first down by yardage.
Boy, call, take another look. Watch him come to the screen. Makes the tackle, drives through. Man, hit him inbounds, drives all the way through. I guess you're saying he could try to let go, but, he made the hit inbounds.
And the very next play, rolling into the end zone.
How about that? And that's what you talk about, momentum. And the penalty, and then right back is Mr. Roller getting it done. Take another look. Look at the block right there, wide open. Showing you his speed. Now watch his strength. Shake off the defender. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
13-0 Bixby on top now. You can see why they're ranked number 1 in the state. Explosive offense. They've done it with a long pass play, a long running play. And the defense stopped the Sandites on their first drive. So Bixby about to take a 14-point lead here if the extra point goes through. And it does. Spartans up by 2 touchdowns after 2 drives. 14-0 Bixby over Sand Springs in the 4th game of the week. We'll be right back with more Game Time on YurView after the break.
Game Time Keys to the Game are brought to you by Tulsa Tech. For your future success, go to tulsatech.edu. Join us all fall long for some of the top high school football from around the country on Game Time.
Are you looking to build a career in the high-demand and high-paying field of construction? What are you waiting for? Tulsa Tech offers affordable, hands-on training and state-of-the-art facilities. Great training that can give you confidence. Get trained in fields like carpentry, electricity, HVAC, masonry, and welding. To learn how Tulsa Tech can help you make your own path to a successful career, call 918-828-5000 or visit tulsatech.edu.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
You're watching Game Time on YurView, the fourth game of the week. Bixby looking good so far, as the Spartans have pretty much every week this season, up 14-0 over Sand Springs. 2 touchdowns on 2 drives for Bixby. Now the Spartans are kicking off for the second time in this ball game. Sandites had a pretty nice drive on their first one, got it into Spartan territory before it stalled out, so they need another one of those and could really use to get on the scoreboard right here.
Yeah, no doubt. Kind of that danger zone right now for this team. So Sand Springs has some explosive guys. Let's see if they can put some points on the board.
2 for 2 kickoffs into the end zone, so it's a touchback. Take a look at the scoring drive here, the second drive of the ball game for the Spartans.
And Presley was a heavy dose of him early in the drive. Going to get it out to him again along the sideline, picking up yards. And Mr. Roller, he's going to get it, do his work. Great blocking up front, 7 plays, 89 yards, 135, 50-yard touchdown by Mr. Roller. Give Bixby the lead, 14-0.
First and 10 from the 20-yard line, 4:54 on the clock here in the first quarter of the fourth game of the week. Pennington got some time here, but can't find anyone. Flag is down on the completion of Colton Roberts with a big gain. Looks like it's probably going to be a hold back there.
You get plenty of time like that, you come away and
Holding. Offense. Half the distance to go from the flag. Repeat first down.
It's a big play for the Sandites, brought back. Sand Springs will have it at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20.
And Holden had plenty of time back there. You see him. Good job of blocking up front. Blocking, doing a good job now downfield. Boy, and watch Jordan Reagan coming to your screen. Great closing speed right there and able to finish. And we talked about him, and this is a kid that's kind of under the radar. Number 2, Jordan Reagan. I think can turn into a big-time prospect. You know, some college coaches coming in now. He has great size, great speed. Nice tackle.
Sand Springs has not had much luck trying to run the football so far in this ball game.
And we talk about this big team. We talk about, you know, Jordan Reagan, number 2. And I mean, at 6'2", 6'3", at that position that he plays. But this is different when you talk about this big team. A lot of college prospects on this field for Bixby. You know, probably one of the reasons you're number 1 in Class 6A2.
Definitely doesn't hurt, right? Second down now. Pennington avoiding the pressure with the spin move and then fakes out a defender, and he's got a lot of running room right here. Gets close to a first down.
Boy, that's a nice heady play right there by Pennington. You like his patience, very crafty, making some guys miss. That's a nice play right here. Watch, plenty of time right here. Now watch him make one miss. Look at the little pump here. Gets the defender up in there and now turns on the wheels and able to pick up yards. Nice play by Pennington.
That makes it 3rd and 1 now. Sand Springs, as we said, hasn't had much luck running the football, so this will be a big test right here, and it's Pennington on the QB sneak. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Just past the 30-yard line, just needed to get to the 30.
That's a good call right there. A little quarterback sneak to keep the chains moving. And that's that leadership you talk about with Pennington and what he brings to this team. We talked about his improvement. Look at him. He's going to take it right there and then get a little push from behind to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line, just past it. Already going under 3 minutes here in the fourth game of the week. Pennington, lots of time again. Pass intercepted. Already a big game for Cade Cavender with the touchdown catch. Now he has an interception.
Now you see Cavender getting it done on both sides, and you see him reach up and get it right there. Well, just kind of knocks the wind out of you. Look at the pressure right here to number 53. Watch Cavender get up in there. Great camera work, guys. Goes up, gets that football. Take another look. Watch Cavender extend up, go up high, locate the football, and come away with a big-time play by Cade Cavender.
So first 2 drives of the ball game, Bixby gets touchdowns. This is the Spartans' 3rd drive. See what happens here. Braylon Presley, that's Brennan's little brother, with the carry.
Number 1,
Freshman.
Presley on the carry.
You got Presleys everywhere.
And they're all good.
Look at him, 44 rushes, 285 yards, averaging about 6 per game. I always say to him, hey, they're fast, but the sister is probably the fastest.
Oh, yeah.
Go miss. Oh, nice tackle.
That time.
Number 1, Braylon Presley on the carry.
Tackle right there, number 34 for the Sandites, Bryson Peterman. And making that play.
So 3rd and long now for the Spartans. Up 14-0. Whistle before the snap, and a flag is down. False start on the Spartans.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
They'll take it from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 12. Moves it back to the 41-yard line. Sandites definitely need to stop here to keep this ball game within striking distance. Down 14-0 already here in the first quarter to the number 1 team in the state in Class 6A2. Williams scrambling. Will be brought down well short of a first down, and the Spartans are going to have to punt this one away. It'll be the first stop of the game for the Sandite defense.
That's what you want if you Sandites. Build some momentum right there. Peterman again coming up. Doing a great job of making a tackle in space. Forcing the punt. Take another look. Nice moves, getting some blocking. Watch Peterman. Watch him break down right here. One-on-one, make a play. That's textbook right there. Just the way you draw it up. 34, Bryson Peterman. Sophomore.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
2 false starts and 3 snaps for the Spartans. Back to the 40. Now a timeout. Coach Kennard. And as they have a minute here, under a minute to go here in the first quarter of the forward game of the week. You're watching Game Time on YurView. And don't forget, it may be fall break and it's Thursday night, but we've got a game Friday night also.
How about that? Who needs a break?
I know, exactly, right? It's the fans' choice. Norman at Jinx. Fans got to pick this one. So it'll be Norman at Jinx, and the Trojans ranked number 2 in the state. So make sure you watch that on YurView, Cox Cable Channel 3 tomorrow night. And you know, fall break makes a little difference for us on Fox 23 as well. We don't have our normal 30-minute high school football tonight show because Thursday night on Fox is the NFL now. But we will have extended high school football highlights after NFL on Fox 23. So watch a little NFL action, and then you'll see Fox 23 News. We'll have highlights of 8 different games. I'll have a report from here. Fox 23's Heather Geller will have a report from another big game in this district. Muskogee at Booker T. That's a top 10 showdown, and 6 other games. Big hit on the punt. Braden Foster hit immediately. But the Sandites get the ball back down by 2 touchdowns.
Take another look. Got the punt.
First and 10 Sandites.
Presley coming in, making the play.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Still the best starting field position for the Sandites so far. The first two drives started at the 20 on touchbacks with the kickoffs going into the end zone. A stop by the Sandite defense. Now it's the Sandite offense turn to try to get some points on the board, but Bennington sacked by a couple of Spartans on the first down.
And Brody Sartan getting in, making that play. Take another look. A lot of pressure all over the place.
Second down and 11. Bennington looking to his right. Again with plenty of time. Can't find anyone though, and brought down and sacked at the 10-yard line.
Boy, have plenty of time. Great coverage downfield by Bixby. Where to go that time, and the big fella, number 90, big cock roller.
That does it for the first quarter. The Spartans on top, 14-0 over Sand Springs in the Ford game of the week. Here on ball break for Oklahoma High School football. Second quarter will kick off here on Game Time on YurView when we return.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $4,250 cash back on a new F-150 at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Weoki's new money certificate rates are incredible. Transfer money from another institution to a Weoki 35-month certificate and receive 3.05 APY. Yes, that's over 3%. And get a $100 cash bonus for new CD amounts of $100,000 and greater. Open your certificate with new money at Weoki and start earning incredible rates. Federally insured, rate and bonus are for new money only. Other terms and limitations apply. Contact Weoki for details.
Winter's just around the corner, so it's a great time to replace your furnace before you need it most.
A planned replacement can save you thousands of dollars while improving the comfort and efficiency of your home.
Don't get caught in the cold. Call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
No one thinks about their water heater until it fails.
At that point, you have a huge mess on your hands with water damage everywhere.
A planned water heater replacement can save you a lot of trouble.
Right now, you can save big on a new high-efficiency water heater.
Call Airco Service.
The company you know.
Welcome back to the Ford game of the week. Bixby looking good so far here at Sand Springs, up 14-0 over the Sandites. That's what you might expect from the #1 team in the state. Hasn't had a lot of close games. After the first 2 weeks of the season, they pretty much run away with the games, won every game by double digits after that loss to Jinx, and then a close game against Mansfield Legacy in the second week. Incomplete pass. Now the Sandites are going to have to punt this one away after that 3rd and 23 incompletion.
Brings up 4th down for the Sandites.
You know, Rod, we went into the season looking at Booker T. I think most people picked them. That would be their favorite going in Class 6A2 after winning the state title last year and returning a ton of talent. But after, 7 weeks of the season here, 8 if you count week 0, Bixby seems to have really earned that right as the favorite going into the
Oh, no doubt. I think they separated themselves from, everyone in that class, especially with the impressive win against Booker T. Washington. They're a well-oiled machine right now, playing really, really well. They had outstanding balance. If you look at the district, Bixby at 4-0, Booker T. Washington 3-1 with that loss coming to Bixby. Impressive win for Bixby. Booker T and Muskogee, that third place team, that both tied for second, they played tonight in a tough matchup at Booker T. Washington. Both teams 3-1. Sepulveda much improved at 2-2. Shawnee, Bartlesville. There you see Sand Springs at 1-4, and Ponca rounding out, trying to get their first victory in district play. So just the way you kind of planned it, Bixby, Booker T, and Sepulveda top 3.
Last score I have on that Booker T game is the Hornets up 12-3 over Muskogee in the second quarter. Gentry Williams, the freshman, starting at quarterback now. He had a long touchdown run on a 4th down to give Booker T that 12-3
10-yard penalty from the flag. Repeat first down.
Gentry Williams, freshman, you know, learning the ropes back there at the quarterback position, but definitely one of the most talented or athletic kids that I've seen at that age. You know, not many kids get to play as freshmen. You see one out here as far as Presley, but let alone that quarterback position. So taking some time to get used to it, but he is definitely a talent.
Freshman right here. Presley with the carry.
Yeah, nice tackle that time. Lucas Adcock. Take another look. Watch Presley again. Nice little hesitation. Tries to get outside. Adcock came. It's a nice play.
So second down and 20 for the Spartans. Presley right up the middle and plenty of running room. He turns on the speed. Braylon Presley is gone. Touchdown.
Well, how about that speed right there by that young man? How about him turning on the wheels and getting away from you? Freshman. Watch him make some guys miss right here and watch him attack. Turn on the wheels. They couldn't close on him, and he gets to pay dirt. Braylon Presley. Impressive freshman.
2-point conversion good by Bixby, number 15. We get ready for kickoff.
Come on, guys. We have a dead ball snap infraction before the play started. On the offense, a 5-yard penalty. Repeat the try.
We'll have to get another try here on the extra point for the Spartans. Up 20-0 here. Early in the second quarter, 10:56 on the clock still.
Kelby moves the ball to the 8-yard line as Bixby retries the point after touchdown.
Spartans up by 3 touchdowns. All 3 TDs on long plays, 1 through the air, 2 on the ground. The shortest one was that 33-yard touchdown pass to Cade Cavenders. We have another whistle before the kick.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. By another 5-yard penalty. Repeat the try from the 13.
This might turn into a 45-yard field goal if they keep this up.
Retry the point after.
Spartans don't seem to have a lot of holes in their game, Rod, going into the playoffs here soon.
No, I think they have, very good balance. Passing, running the football, defensively.
When you break down the 6A2 against race for the state championship, Bixby were agreed as the favorite. Then you have a couple of teams in there in Stillwater and Booker T that have a fighting chance as well, right, as we take a look at Braylon Presley.
Yeah, you take a look at Presley. In there and getting it done. I think Stillwater's a team you look at because most on this side of the state don't get to see them much. Very, very talented team also. They have good balance and outstanding running back. Sophomore, junior running back, is doing a tremendous job running the football. The passing game is very strong defensively. They play well. So they're a team that you have to look at. And I think when you look and you talk about, the top 3, and I think that's the way they are in the rankings when you talk about, Bixby, Stillwater, Booker T, definitely the 3 favorites. But then you give the nod to Bixby right now with the way they're playing football and the all-around balance and plus the experience that they have from playing at such a high level.
You think there's a little gap between 1, 2, 3
no doubt.
and the rest?
No doubt. Definitely a gap. And I think that when you look at week 2, so many things playing, this, factor in when you talk about injuries, who's playing, who's not, other guys that have stepped up, adjustments being made when it comes time to playoffs. Makes a big difference, but right now you got to give Bixby the nod when you talk about a favorite to win 6-8-2.
Spartans up 21-0, looking great here in Sand Springs in the Ford game of the week. It's game time on YurView on fall break. Thursday night action on YurView is not unusual, but we have most of the games on Thursday night. That's always fun, right?
It is.
A little light Friday this week. Although there are some big schools playing tomorrow. You take a look at Union at Norman North and Norman at Jenks, so two of the bigger schools in the state. Two of the top 3 teams in 6A1 are playing on a Friday night. They don't care about the fall break, right? Sandites trying to get on the board. And able to move it a little bit here in the first half against the Spartans, but can't keep that drive going.
On the tackle, number 8, Brennan
Presley. The older brother coming in, making a play.
It's first down and 10 for the Sandites. Down by 3 scores already here in the second quarter of the Ford game of the week. Pennington scrambling and brought down pretty hard there. Gains 1 or 2 yards.
Boy, such good coverage downfield by this Bixby team. Benton has time back there, but coverage, look at him, he's checking down, looking around, and now has to put it down and run it. Good job of tackling.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Sandites taking their time here. Play clock under 10. To the ground, and Joel Mackey gets it into Spartan territory with a tough run right there.
How about Mackey? I mean, exploding through that hole that time. Showing his speed. Watch him coming right at you. Look at him. Just get through there and twist, little turn, keep control of the football. And that's a nice run right there by Joel Mackey.
778 yards rushing on the season. They're running back and defensive back on the other side of the football. Pennington handed off to Mackey again. Mackey had a lot of running room there. Still picks up 2 yards.
Kerr getting in there and making that play. Look at Mackey.
Ball at the 45-yard line of the Spartans, second down and 8. Pennington going to run it himself again. He's had some success doing that. He gets out close to a first down, just a little bit short.
Tough kid. He's just a gamer. You know, he just makes plays. Look at him right here now. He's in trouble. Going to tuck it and run it. Wants a little shake right here. Now, nice open field tackle that time. It's Mr. Kerr again. Goes by Ryan.
They gave him the first down right there, so first down and 10. Ball to 37. 4 receivers, Pennington in the backfield all by himself. Mackey in motion, he gets the toss. Gives up a little ground. Oh, he can't get it back.
Sand Springs faithful, they want to flag on that one. Boy, you see Cavender closing down and making the play. This was close, just like the last penalty on Sand Springs. Take a look. What's Cavender coming into your screen right here? And that probably could have been the same call that was made earlier, but Sand Springs faithful. They're letting you know about it.
2nd down and 12. Mackey back in the backfield, gets the handoff, and another loss. This Spartan defense coming up right now as Jake Savage makes the tackle for loss.
Oh, man, Jake Savage getting in there and making that play.
3rd down, 13.
Nice play by Mr. Savage. He goes by the Macho Man.
Kind of have to, right?
Macho Man.
Third and 13. Pennington looking to his left, scans the field. Again, lots of time, but he decides he has to run this one for himself and gets up a nice gain. But still 5 yards short of a first down. Probably going for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, I think so. I think you go for it right here.
Pennington to the 31-yard line.
Allow Pennington to use his legs. Mackey has been good.
4th down, 4 yards to go.
4 yards to go. See if they try to jump him off. Shotgun situation.
4 receivers for Pennington.
Burn the timeout here. Looked like they were trying to jump him off.
Timeout Sandites.
2nd timeout used by Sand Springs so far in the first half. Bixby has all 3 of theirs.
Fabulous program.
4th and 4. It's going to be a big play for the Sandites after this timeout.
Have a great performance coming up as well. You'll want to visit the Sandite concession stand. Lots of cheese.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here on Game Time on YurView. When we come back, we'll take a look at this 4th down play in the 4th game of the week.
Hey, high school football fans, you want your school to get that VIP treatment? Here's your chance. You choose which game will be the Ford Game of the Week, November 1st. Here are your choices. Jinx at Westmore, Edmond North at Union, or Enos at Broken Arrow. To vote, go to yourview.com/FordFanPick. Vote early, vote often, and tell your friends. You vote, you decide. Winners will be announced October 24th. For more information and the best in high school football, go to yourview.com.
Make sure you vote, everybody.
Yeah, Dion letting us know. Get out there and do a little vote.
Dion here at the game tonight. He does radio for the Bixby Spartans as well. 4th down and 4. Pennington feeling the rush, fighting the sack, breaks out of it, runs for a first down, and still going. Oh my goodness.
How about Mr. Pennington? Did I say gamer?
You're right.
4th down, getting it done. Take another look, boy. You figured there was nowhere to go. Look at him still fighting them off. 3 tacklers. And he keeps going, takes a big hit. Still gets loose. How about that? It's twisting and turning. Would not be denied. You like to fight. This young man.
Pennington looking for the touchdown pass, but he is intercepted. Presley. Excuse me. Not Presley. I just saw the 8 there. Clayton Barber, 18.
How about that?
The INT.
Barber. He closes on it. Take another look. Just jumps right in front. Picks it. Watch the moves. Get a good block by Jordan Reagan that time. Now watch him freeze right here. Let the defenders go by. Take another look. Watch him jump the ball. Jumps right in front of it right there. Goes up and gets it. Now he gets blocking downfield. Boy, Sand Springs, you get some momentum going, and Clayton Barber knocks the wind out of you.
Ball at the 33-yard line. This week on YurView's high school football recruiting podcast, Over the Middle, ESPN's Tom Van Haren joins Jeremy to discuss the impact the NCAA's new transfer and redshirt rules have had on the college football recruiting trail. We've already seen national level teams like Clemson and Oklahoma State impacted by these changes, but they won't be the last programs. Jeremy also breaks down the Ford fan pick battle between Carl Albert and Guthrie on YurView Oklahoma. He also makes his call on which five-star quarterback he would want leading his program. All that and more on this week's episode of Over the Middle podcast. Check it out on YurView.com. Of course, that Oklahoma State player was Jalen McCleskey, who, you have 4 games now you can play in before you redshirt. He played in them and decided he wanted to change schools.
Yep.
Redshirt, move on.
And where is he going?
I don't think he has announced that yet, although his dad is a coach, I believe, at Tulane, so you never know if that has an impact. As we're waiting for this injury timeout on the field, we'll take a break here on Game Time on YurView. We'll return right after this break.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Are you looking for a career where you can work anywhere and even travel the world? Do you have a passion to work with people, plan events, or own your own restaurant? Tulsa Tech can help you build a successful career with exciting hospitality programs. Programs like culinary arts, restaurant and lodging management, and event planning. Make your own path to a successful career you love by calling Tulsa Tech at 918-828-5000 or apply online at tulsatech.edu.
Game Time Keys to the Game are brought to you by Tulsa Tech. For your future success, go to tulsatech.edu. Join us all fall long for some of the top high school football from around the country on Game Time.
You see the injured player for the Sandites getting helped off the field. Hopefully, Ray Foster is okay. We'll return here to YurView on Game Time, the fourth game of the week. Bixby on top, 21-0 over the Sandites. And Rod, if we only had a camera in the booth, in the break there, we could have seen our wasp-killing exploits.
We don't play no games up here, man. We got a job to do. We can't be distracted by wasps.
But I use this script now that I have to use for the rest of the game.
Yes, you do whatever it takes. Get the job done,
Completion over the middle. This Spartan offense picking up where it left off. Ryan Kerr with the catch. 5:09 left in the first half of the fourth game of the week. First down and 10 for Bixby. Ball just past the 45-yard line. Williams back to pass, going deep, and look who's open. Cade Cavender with another long catch. Can't quite get in the end zone, but he's down to the 5.
And that's what you talk about this Bixby team. Big play capability. They can get you with the run. You got Cavender. He's so explosive. He's getting behind the defense all night. Goes up and watch him. Just wait on, able to grab him. Now watch him pick up 5 more yards. Just using his strength and athletic ability.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. Roller dives for the end zone, comes up just short.
Roller on the carry, tripped up at the 1-yard line.
This Bixby team. Almost there.
Spartans trying to punch this one in. Roller, though, short again. Going to bring up 3rd and goal. Sandbags trying to get a big goal line stand right here. Ball inside the 1. Roller still in the backfield with Williams, and this time Roller gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about Roller getting it done? Blocking up front and able to dodge the defender and get in.
27-0 Spartans on top, hitting this extra point. Then all Bixby here in the first half of the 4th game of the week. Spartans living up to that #1 ranking in Class 6A2. Extra point makes it 28-0 now, Bixby. Spartans will get a first-round playoff game, and that's all anybody gets in Class 6A2 because it's only 3 rounds. You start off in the quarterfinals. There's only 8 teams that make the playoffs.
Start off at the home game. Before you know it, you're trying to make it to the finals.
The semifinals and the finals are both on neutral field sites. Then they have a bye before the championship game. You like that?
I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on it. It seems like it goes so fast.
Definitely gives the teams a chance to, that are banged up at that point of the season, to heal up a little bit.
Everybody up for kickoff.
Yeah, I think I do like the bye. One for that. You want every kid to be able to try to play, but coaches an extra week to kind of get focused, a little build up for the fans and everyone else.
This gives a lot of motivation to get that state championship back. They've had the trophy for a few years before Booker T beat them last year in the title game, and the Spartans had the lead late in the game, and Booker T came back to win that one by a touchdown. Take a look at the scoring drive. Another nice drive for the Spartans with a mixture of passing and running. Mostly passing in this one.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Going deep after they just hit the big fella, Ryan Kerr. He didn't say his name defensively. He catches passes, then you get capped there. And you give it to Mr. Roller. Finish it up. 5 plays, 67 yards, 131. Spartans in control.
Sandites still trying to get their first points of the ball game. Pennington is definitely showing a lot of heart out there. He's had to run the ball a lot. Even when he's had time to throw it, can't find an open receiver. I'm sure he's getting banged up out there, but still playing hard, even down 28-0 here in the second quarter.
Well, they won't quit. That's something Coach Kennard talked about with his team, and going to be his approach, that they won't quit. They're going to keep competing and keep playing. Expect nothing less than that out of the Sandites.
Sandites having a down year, but they've been a really successful program for a while here. Made it to the title game before losing a couple of years ago. They went to the state semifinals. I don't think this is just a pickup. It's been a good program over the years.
No doubt about it.
Timeout Bixby. This is their first timeout. 2 timeouts remaining in the first half.
With a timeout on the field, Spartans up 28-0 with 2:51 on the clock. Again, a programming note here for Fox 23 High School Football Tonight fans. No 30-minute show this week because we have NFL football tonight when most of the games are Thursday night, but we will have extended coverage, a 15-minute show taking over the last 15 minutes of the news after the NFL game tonight on Fox, so make sure you watch that. Some highlights of 8 different games, lots of good ones tonight. Just in this district, 6A2-2, we have this game here in Sand Springs and Muskogee at Booker T. That's a top 10 showdown. Broken Arrow, Yukon, Mustang, and Owasso, McAllister, and Edison. And then Bristow at Wagner. We'll have highlights of that one. That's a huge game right there. Wagner coming off that just really surprising upset loss at Ulaga last week, but that's still a number 3 versus number 4. A lot of good smaller school matchups this week. Vian at Holland Hall, Sperry at Victory Christian. Highlights all those games coming up on Fox 23 News tonight after NFL football. And looky there. Sandites, you said they're not quitting, and they are definitely not quitting. Long completion from Chad. Excuse me, Tate Bennington. I want to call him Chad Bennington like the old Jets quarterback.
Well, you can call him that on this play.
Yeah. Finds Colton Roberts with a nice catch.
Man, that's a nice play that time. Still going downfield.
So the Sandites again in Bixby territory, but so far Sand Springs hasn't been able to convert that into points on the scoreboard after getting into Spartan territory a couple times here in the first half of the 4th game of the week. And Pennington running the option. Nice spin move, and ball is dropped. I think he was down. Yeah, the officials are saying he was down.
Yeah, good call by the officials.
Take another look, and we both agree it was a good call, and after the replay, I still agree. Ray Wilkerson with the carry there. 2nd down, 9 to go for a first down. Pennington back in the shotgun, as he usually is. Hands it off to Wilkerson, and brought down for a loss, a big loss. He kept fighting, but don't mark him down way up at the 41.
Well, you see the pursuit right there of Bixby. Number 77 gonna get a hold and won't let go. Big fella, Noah West. Go West, young man.
Be sure to join us for the Giga Blast halftime show. We'll have the Gold Pride Band, first half highlights, stats, and more. That's coming up on the Giga Blast halftime show. You'll get to hear Rod Thompson wax poetic on the first half here. See some good highlights. And, you know, the Gold Pride Marching Band, that's the big highlight of the halftime show, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I always like to see these high school bands perform. You know, they work so hard and put on a great show for us here at the halftime. Giga Blast halftime show coming up here in a few minutes. You need to get some of that Giga Blast. Everywhere in the Tulsa metro area you can get that now. Every home.
Every home.
Every home. You can download a 2-hour HD movie in like 8 seconds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty strong right there.
3rd down and 12 for the Sandites. Pennington. Incomplete. I think they should give us that for free, right?
We got
broadcast from Cox.
Yeah. I mean, we need to talk to Mike Davis. Bruce, who we need to talk to? We got to get that done. Let's see if we can get it done in 8 seconds. How about get it done in 8 seconds, or will it take a while?
I'm waiting for the phone call on that. And my cell's not ringing. I don't know
ringing. Where's Mike Davis when you need him? Randy Carson, where you guys at?
Sandites are going to have to punt this one again. Their drive stalling in Spartan territory.
Regular personnel, I want you to the field, and I want you to the boundary. If I go,
nice high punt. Fair catch called, but it's going to bounce into the end zone. Spartans will get the touchback. 28-0 Bixby on top here. Spartans have the ball again with 1:14 on the clock. 1 timeout left. Wouldn't be surprised to see them try to get another touchdown on the board before the half. Here comes that Spartan offense, starting this drive at the 20-yard line. Going to the ground in the first play, and Roller gets a first down out past the 30.
Strong running, strong blocking up front.
On the tackle, the Sandites, number 52, Cameron Lyerly.
First down and 10 with 1:07 on the clock. Mason going deep. Another wide open receiver. This time it's Brendan Presley with the catch.
Boy, and they just continue to get behind the defense.
Flag down.
Uh-oh.
Looks like this one's coming back.
Anytime you see the laundry back there, good chance it's coming back.
Ineligible receiver downfield on the offense. The receiver eligible, my number was covered up, went downfield. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That reminds me, I need to do some laundry tonight when I get home. Heading to Fort Worth tomorrow for the big OU game.
There you go.
Gonna be able to pack up some clean clothes.
The more they throw the laundry here, the more time it's going to take you to do your laundry at home.
I know. Keep this clock going. Quick game so far here in the fourth game of the week. Williams back to pass again. This time he's going to keep it himself. Hit the bingo. Dropped just short of the original line of scrimmage. Spartans running out of time here as we go under 30 seconds.
Big tackle right there. Nick Biggs for Sand Springs.
Williams. Feeling the pressure, tripped up.
Oh, nice play.
I think that's going to do it here for the first half.
That's a nice play right there, number 30. Dusted off, Justice Myers.
That's going to do it here. 28-0. Bixby on top of Sand Springs at halftime of the Ford game of the week. Spartans ranked number 1 in the state. Looking good here tonight on Thursday night of fall break week. Just what you expected so far, Rod?
I mean, definitely on paper, this Bixby team is very, very impressive. They're number 1 for a reason, and they're showing it. I mean, in all facets of the game right now, they're very impressive up front, passing the ball, running the ball, controlling the tempo of the game. Big play after big play. And boy, first half is true to form for number 1. They're getting it done, 28-0.
Bixby head coach Lauren Montgomery joined us now from the field. And coach, defense pitching a shutout. The offense with some big chunk plays and big long touchdown plays. You got to be pretty happy so far.
Well, yeah, you know, we're not playing very clean. A lot of silly penalties, covering some guys up, not being off the line, some false starts, letting some guys go in coverage. We got some things we got to clean up, but certainly happy going into halftime against a really good Sand Springs team with the lead.
Hey, Coach, what do you think you guys executed the best in that first half that may have been your game plan that you were most pleased with in that first half to give you guys this lead?
Oh, I don't know. For the most part, we let Pennington get loose a couple times, but stopping the run was pretty good. Defensively and then offensively, felt like we got some decent things going in the run game, which we're trying to do. We're trying to get better at. So, overall, we're playing okay. It's the silly mistakes and stuff like that before the whistle and after the whistle that we got to clean up.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, let's go down now in the GigaPass halftime show here and take a look at the cheerleaders and pom performance.
Thank you, ladies. Great work. That was Sandite 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and your varsity cheer squad. Let's welcome the Charles Page High School varsity dance team. Osage High School varsity dance. Thank you, ladies.
Great performance by the Sand Springs dance team. We have more coming up on the Gig Blast halftime show when we come back on Game Time on YurView.
And now joining us for your halftime.
The GigaBlast halftime show, powered by Cox, is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Airco, the company you know. Tulsa Tech, for your future success, go to tulsatech.edu. And by Weoki Credit Union. Join us all fall long for some of the top high school football from around the country on Game Time.
Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
Are you ready?
Yeah. 5 little monkeys.
Yay, Bella.
Hold still. Almost done.
Oh, Bella, I really love playing with you.
Thanks, Grandma. I really like our visits.
Whatever tech tomorrow dreams up, you'll be ready with GigaBlast. Future speed internet is here from Cox.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. During Ford SUV season, get 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on Escape, Edge, and Explorer. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Hey, high school football fans, you want your school to get that VIP treatment? Here's your chance. You choose which game will be the Ford Game of the Week, November 1st. Here are your choices. Jinx at Westmore, Edmond North at Union, or Enid at Broken Arrow. To vote, go to yourview.com/FordFanPick. Vote early, vote often, and tell your friends. You vote, you decide. Winners will be announced October 24th. For more information and the best in high school football, go to yourview.com.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Welcome back to the GigaBlast halftime show. Now it's time for the Gold Pride Band performing Macabre by Gary Gilroy. The director is Kyle Wright. Always great to see good performances like that. Gold Pride Band. Congratulations to them on that. Hey, big time performance. When the TV cameras are here, they come up big. Coming up on the Get Blast halftime show highlights. Stick around after the break.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $4,250 cash back on a new F-150 at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Hey, high school football fans, you want your school to get that VIP treatment? Here's your chance. You choose which game will be the Ford Game of the Week, November 1st. Here are your choices. Jinx at Westmore, Edmond North at Union, or Enid at Broken Arrow. To vote, go to yourview.com/FordFanPick. Vote early, vote often, and tell your friends. You vote, you decide. Winners will be announced October 24th. For more information and the best in high school football, go to yourview.com.
Weoki's new money certificate rates are incredible. Transfer money from another institution to a Weoki 35-month certificate and receive 3.05 APY. Yes, that's over 3%. And get a $100 cash bonus for new CD amounts of $100,000 and greater. Open your certificate with new money at Weoki and start earning incredible rates. Federally insured, rate and bonus are for new money only. Other terms and limitations apply. Contact Weoki for details.
It's that time of year to get your furnace checked.
That's right, and our trouble-free guarantee makes it easy.
If your furnace breaks down this season, this tune-up's on us. Call Airco Service today.
The official service company of the Thunder.
When Oklahoma weather causes the power to go out, you can be left in the dark.
Keep your lights on and your furnace running thanks to a new whole home generator installed by Airco.
And right now, save big on a new Kohler system. Call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
You're watching the Giga Blast halftime show on Game Time on YurView. They're having fun here in Sand Springs, even with the Sandites down 28-0 to number 1 ranked Bixby. Can you do that dance, Rod?
No, I can't do it. Waist's a little too big right now. Give me a couple of weeks, and I'll be able to rotate like that. I'll be there.
All right, we'll have to take you up on that. We'll get some video of you in maybe the first week of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the first half highlights here. Lots of Spartan highlights.
Yeah, Spartan got it going early and went deep to this guy, Cavender. Player to watch. He got it started early and got him on the board, and they got the rolling. Then Mr. Roller, speaking of rolling, getting it done. Great blocking up front. Going to show you his strength. Going to get into the end zone. Bixby had it rolling with Roller. Getting it done early. And down on the other end. Sand Springs trying to go for it, and this guy came away with the pick. We've been saying his name, Mr. Cavender. He's there again. Why he's a player to watch. And watch Mr. Presley, the young one, the freshman, showing the speed. Real camera work guys right at you. Raylan Presley getting it done. Defensively, they were trying, and this guy kept fighting. Mr. Pennington, boy, he would not go down on this play. I think that was a 4th down play to get that first down. Now he's trying to make something happen. And boy, the interception right there. Clayton Barber blocking down front by Jordan Reagan. He's going to stop, freeze right there. Music, please. Trying to get it done. Now downfield again. He's going to wait on it. Guess who? Double C, Kane Cavender. And then give it to Mr. Roller. Let him finish it up and punch it in. Sand Springs down right now because the Spartans in control, 28-0.
All right, we're almost wrapping up the halftime here in the Ford game of the week. We'll come back with more Giga Blast halftime show coming up after the break.
You guys ready?
This is the Nelson family.
Wi-Fi's good.
And their panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox.
Connected here.
They're helping us demonstrate the speed and coverage of its super fast signal.
Here it comes!
It covers every device and every inch of their home.
He's coming back up!
And with extenders, every room is connected. Cover every corner of your home with super fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect.
And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. During Ford SUV season, get 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on Escape, Edge, and Explorer. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
You may have heard of Tulsa Tech, but did you know we offer business and industry training for large and small companies? Come get trained and certified in areas like confined space, HAZWOPER, crane rigging, CPR, first responder, and more. To learn more about our affordable and customized training and how Tulsa Tech can be a valuable resource to your company, call 918-828-5000 or visit us online at tulsatech.edu.
Weoki's new money certificate rates are incredible. Transfer money from another institution to a Weoki 35-month certificate and receive 3.05 APY. Yes, that's over 3%. And get a $100 cash bonus for new CD amounts of $100,000 and greater. Open your certificate with new money at Weoki and start earning incredible rates. Federally insured, rate and bonus are for new money only. Other terms and limitations apply. Contact Weoki for details.
Welcome back to the Giga Blast halftime show. Bixby up 28-0 over Sand Springs here in the Ford game of the week. Let's take a look at the halftime stats here. Game Time on YurView. As you might expect, the halftime stats heavily favor the visiting team, the Bixby Spartans.
Yeah, getting it done on the run and passing. You look at the rushing, 153 yards and 37. Passing, 125 to 72. You take a look at the total offense, 278, 109. First down's pretty close. Sand Springs with those 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions have been key. But, boy, this Bixby team, very impressive. And we talked about the element of their game. They have such good balance. You know, over 100 yards right there in both rushing and passing. 278 in the first half. Pretty impressive. You know, this is an outstanding team, and we see it here in the first half.
I think the reason the first downs are pretty close is 3 of the 4 Bixby touchdowns were long ones.
Yes.
A couple of a 33-yarder and a couple of 50-plus yarders. All right, we'll be right back with more Gigablast Halftime Show.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $4,250 cash back on a new F-150 at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Hey, high school football fans, you want your school to get that VIP treatment? Here's your chance. You choose which game will be the Ford Game of the Week, November 1st. Here are your choices. Jinx at Westmore, Edmond North at Union, or Enid at Broken Arrow. To vote, go to yourview.com/FordFanPick. Vote early, vote often, and tell your friends. You vote, you decide. Winners will be announced October 24th. For more information and the best in high school football, go to yourview.com.
Weoki's new money certificate rates are incredible. Transfer money from another institution to a Weoki 35-month certificate and receive 3.05 APY. Yes, that's over 3%. And get a $100 cash bonus for new CD amounts of $100,000 and greater. Open your certificate with new money at Weoki and start earning incredible rates. Federally insured, rate and bonus are for new money only. Other terms and limitations apply. Contact Weoki for details.
It's that time of year to get your furnace checked.
That's right, and our trouble-free guarantee makes it easy.
If your furnace breaks down this season, this tune-up's on us, so call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
When Oklahoma weather causes the power to go out, you can be left in the dark.
Keep your lights on and your furnace running thanks to a new whole home generator installed by Airco.
And right now, save big on a new Kohler system. Call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Welcome back to the Ford Game of the Week. It's about time to kick off the second half, and if there's any silver lining, any bit of bright news for the Sandites, they get to start the second half with the ball, Rod. They won the coin toss for the game and deferred. Maybe they can get on the scoreboard here after getting shut out in the first half by this impressive Spartan team that Coach Lauren Montgomery told us as they were at the halftime there that there are some things he wants to clean up here. There were some penalties that maybe they can clean up. Won't cost them a game here tonight, but going into the playoffs, you want to make sure you don't get kind of those beat yourself penalties.
Yeah, that's definitely what you got to have. Both teams are always trying to improve. You Sandites right now, you've gotten close and knocked on the door. You just got to try to punch it in and get some momentum going. And this Bixby team always trying to improve, very dangerous. So first couple of minutes, couple of series going to be important for this Sand Springs team.
Bixby has made a habit of kicking it into the end zone for touchback, so let's see if the Spartans continue that trend right here. We'll kick off the second half of the Ford Game of the Week. You're watching Game Time on YurView. Kickoff returnable this time. But not even out to the 20, brought down to the 15. Let's take a look back now at the keys of the game, Rod, you gave us before we started this.
Yeah, let's take a look at them. We talked about these early and how, you want to protection racket. You have to be able to protect that football, especially we didn't know if we were going to get any rain out here. So that definitely made a huge difference when you talk about this game. Protecting that ball, listen to the metronome when you talk about controlling the tempo of the game. Bixby has definitely controlled that tempo on both sides of the ball, and hey, give me a break. Fall break. One team has definitely came out ready to play on a fall break. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter. The Spartans are playing well right now. Boy, how about that play right there? Number 47 looked like he's going to get a flag, but boy, impressive play by that young man.
Ethan Hall, the big 6'3" linebacker and tight end. showing the effort, but the hand just got a little too high there on the tackle.
Foul, grasping the face mask on the defense. 15 yards. Be a first down by yardage.
Take a look at that. And then number 47 that came flying by at the beginning of the replay. Moves the ball out to the 26-yard line, so definitely helps for the Sandites get a little breathing room. Three receivers on the left, one on the right to Pennington, but he hands it off. That's a good idea because Trey Wilkerson.
Nice run by that young man. Trey Wilkerson getting it done. Take another look. It's a good block. Wilkerson runs with a nice pace right there. Puts his head down. Makes a play.
So first and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. Sandites finally trying to turn one of these drives into some points. They've had a little bit of success moving the ball and getting into Spartan territory, but haven't been able to convert that to anything but a 0 on the scoreboard.
On the tackle, Bixby, number 95, Carlton Javersack.
Sartan, the 5'10", 195-pound junior. We've said his name a lot tonight. He's very active on that defensive side of the ball. You take a look at Pennington. He's been scrambling all night. A little quick out here. Boy, nice play that time. The big fella, number 77. How about that? Coming up with the play. There's another replay. Look at the big fella coming downhill and making the play. Big Noah West, 6'3", 222-pound senior, getting it done.
So that brings third down, 9 yards to go. Pennington pump fake. The double move doesn't quite work out. Intercepted. Presley again with the INT.
How about that, Mr. Presley?
Hey, dead ball, personal foul, number 59, late hit. Dead ball, late hit.
That's going to move it up. A little better field position for the Spartans. Try the, our Sand Springs tried the double move there, but good coverage downfield. Really good coverage because Presley got the INT. See, he wants to show up because his little brother had that 53-yard TD run.
You're exactly right.
He hasn't had a touchdown yet. But that could change at any moment. His big brother, Brennan Presley, very dangerous with the ball in his hands. He's on the inside slot on the right side of your screen. But it's little brother Presley on the carry, flag down. This one will probably come back. Looks like probably holding, and it is against the Spartans.
Braylon Presley on the carry. Penalty flag on the play back at the 34-yard line. Holding against Bixby.
The ball will go inside the 25 now, down to about the 24-yard line for the Spartans. Another example of what Coach Montgomery was talking about halftime, some of the things they need to clean up, like the holding on that last play. First down and 21 yards to go. Mason Williams takes the snap. Over the middle to Presley, almost intercepted.
And the plays right there, Bixby is coming away with. And boy, Jared Haley just wish he can get that one back. Take another look. Over the middle. And right there.
A couple times, remember, on the first drive for Bixby, almost a pick six for the Sand Springs Sandites, which would have maybe changed the complexion of the game a little bit, but they couldn't hold on to it and drop another interception right there. Guess what? Another flag.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2.
Lots of false starts for the Spartans tonight. They had 2 on 1 extra point in the first half.
Second down, 26 yards to go.
9:29 on the clock here in the third quarter. Ball now all the way back to the 19, second down and 26 to go for a first down. Williams gets the completion to Braylon Presley, and another flag.
Penalty flag on the play.
These officials are getting a workout tonight.
I didn't see the flag on that one.
This drive, we're averaging about a flag a play, right?
On the running play. Block in the back. On White. Be a 10-yard penalty. We're going to decline it. The penalty is declined. It will be third down at the dead ball spot.
Good job.
Third and long now. Spartans up 28-0, but going in the wrong direction on this drive. Third down, 26 yards to go. Jason Williams trying to get that first down the middle. Intercepted.
That one is picked off.
Luton Krieger with the interception.
Darian Hawkins right there, the 6-foot sophomore. Very, very talented. Also plays basketball. Take another look. Jump right in front of it. We call him Hawk. Been watching him play a long time. Played on a little league football team and been talented for a long time. There you see him stepping in, making the play. Hawk getting it done.
First and 10 for the Sandites after the Spartan turnover. Trying to take advantage, but Pennington brought down. The Spartan defense continues this shutout here with under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Takes the ball back to about the 28-yard line. Been all defense so far here in the third quarter, the fourth game of the week.
John 300.
Kate Pennington. The quick pass. Again. Defense comes up big for the Spartans. Barrett Daniel with the tackle. Third and long now for Sandites. And a false start this time on Sand Springs.
False start. Offense. Repeat third.
Moves the ball to the 25-yard line. Third down, 20 yards to go now for a first down. Bixby 10 penalties for 80 yards. Sand Springs only 5 for 50. Third and very long for the Sandites. Snap low. Pennington can't handle it. It's going to be brought down for a loss of another 3 or 4. And
good little chippy out there.
Pennington just couldn't handle that football, and then that play was over as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
Now the Sandites punting away. good job of punting today. Nice high punts. Not much return. But not that time. So gets out to about the 50-yard line. Just when I jinxed him, Rod.
Yes, you did. Got a question for you. Do you know what a Sandite is?
I did at one point.
Okay, well, let's go back and point to it. Well, hey, I got the answer. My man, Mike
I know
Davis.
It's made up.
Hey, what do you think? A?
It's just D. Because
D?
I'm confident.
That is, D would be a right answer.
And B.
And some say E, you know, and a substance used on railways, a native, a
all
resident, all of the above. You got it. You just put all of the above. And how about that? So
who did this research?
You know my man Mike Davis. He's on it right now.
Not all of them, A, B, and D, see?
But I will say this, as you look at Mr. Presley get loose and still running. I remember doing a game here probably 12 years ago. I'm kind of dating myself. I was doing sideline, and Sand Springs was running away, and we were trying to figure out. And an older gentleman that had been here for a while, I asked him exactly what was a Sandite. And he thought a Sandite was someone in the like the Naval Academy or something when they came up on the shore, and the sand on the shore, the first one that walked up on the beach was a Sandite. So some say a bug. You know, I asked someone tonight, you know, what is a Sandite? And they told me something that you want to be. So
that's a good answer.
He had that right answer. So many answers for the Sandite. So, you know, we're giving a free education. There's a Sandite right there. You know, see, we just don't do football. We give out a lot of information here. Don't cost you a dime.
I just Googled it. Sandite is a substance used on the railways in the UK, Ireland, US, Netherlands, Belgium.
Yeah,
there he goes. I shouldn't question.
That's what they say, you know.
Well, that was one of the correct answers.
Yes, it was. Make you do your homework around here.
Which is also funny, Urban Dictionary, which, you know, all the slang of the day is in there.
Yes.
It says a Sandite is a resident or native of Sand Springs.
Oh,
there you go.
see that?
A, B, and D.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the Google said. I'm gonna agree with that. I didn't know about A. I knew B and D, obviously.
No doubt
Lived here
about
for
it.
more than a decade, didn't know that.
Yep. Learn something new every day.
Spartans trying to add to that 28-0 lead. Williams keeping the ball himself, slides in short of the first down.
Heads up play by Williams.
Fourth down and a couple of yards to go. Flag down.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
It's like deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would say. We have another false start call. So 28-0 right here. Sand Springs shouldn't feel too bad if we take a look back on the schedule from the most recent game back. They beat Barnesville 65-6, Ponca City 59-20. Booker T, who was ranked number 1 at the time, 21-7. Sapulpa 45-0. Putnam City 64-0. Those are the last 5 games. Before that, they had some closeness. Mansfield, Timberview. I said Legacy earlier in the game. They beat Timberview. Punt kick right there. Only won that one by 3, and their only loss was the first game of the season, 28-14 Jinx. So 28-0, not too bad for Sand Springs when you look at the results, especially since district play kicked off, of what Sand Springs has been doing to its opponents.
Take another look right here. Our man coming in. That's a nice play right there by Joe Mackey. You can tell they work on that. Outstanding technique, stretching out. Watch him coming off the side right here. Gonna stretch those arms out and block it.
The Spartans get the ball at the 40-yard line. Ball on the ground. Looks like Spartans recover. Let's see what the call is.
Yes, they have.
Flag is down now after the play. Too much contact there after the play for the officials liking. Like maybe they were doing a little read pass option there. Had a little confusion on the handoff.
The ball will go to White. We have a dead ball penalty, personal foul, late hit on the White team. Go 15 yards, set the chains, 1st and 10.
So Spartans get it, but then get another penalty.
I know Coach Montgomery, he's not pleased with that.
Takes it back into Bixby territory at the 49-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter of the Ford game of the week. You're watching Game Time on YurView. Coach Kennard hoping his team can stop the Spartans again after that blocked field goal just a minute ago, and then Sand Springs turned it over. Mason Williams deep down the sideline. Another catch by Kate Cavender. That one a little underthrown, but no problem for Kate Cavender.
He just goes up and gets it. He's been making plays all night.
Plays are 1st down.
You know, have we had a player to watch be the player of the game? Have we hit on one yet this season? Because it's looking pretty good.
Yes. You know who it is. Watch him go up and get it right here. Just time it right here and able to come down with it.
1st down and 10 now. Bixby. Incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Williams is going for his tight end, I believe, there. From Hall.
That's a nice job by number 30. Justice Myers.
Hall was not happy because he thinks he had a touchdown if it wasn't knocked down. Roller. Brought down inside the 15.
On the tackle, the Sandites, number 46.
Going to bring up 3rd down inside the 15-yard line for the Bixby Spartans. Bixby satisfied taking its time here in the third quarter, already up 28-0. Mason Williams. Almost intercepted. He's going for Luke Krieger. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Take another look. Rifles it in there. Boy, Sand Springs just haven't been able to come up.
4th down and 7 after that penalty was declined against the Spartans. 2:55 on the clock, and after getting that last field goal blocked, I guess Spartans say let's go for it here. On 4th and 7 with 2:55 on the clock here in the third quarter of the fourth game of the week. Williams takes the snap. Buying time with his feet, throws to the end zone, incomplete, turnover on downs.
Nice play defensively right there. Number 15, and he's been all over the field. Jared Haley.
Bixby fails to make the line game. They'll turn the ball over to the Sandites at the Sand Springs 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
So still 28-0. It's been no scoring so far here in the second half with under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter after Bixby put up 28 points in the first half. But again, some of the things that Coach Montgomery was talking about at halftime that he didn't like, even though they were up 28-0, kind of the sloppiness, and that has continued and even increased here in the third quarter. Sandites starting on their own 12-yard line. going backward. You know, Sandite, that's something that's used on a railway. Did you know that?
Thank you for the education right there, Mr. Thompson.
Thought I would enlighten you. We should quiz the student body. I wonder how many know that definition. Put a poll in the field. Second down and 12 now for Sand Springs. Ball at the 10-yard line. Sandite's own 10-yard line. Hands it off. Wilkerson.
That man Wilkerson again.
It's knocked out of bounds after the first down. Takes it all the way out about the 35-yard line for a 25-yard gain.
That's a big-time run. Take another look. Getting blocking up front and watch him hit. Get another block downfield. Right there, and able to pick it up.
Hands off to Wilkerson again. It works again. Wilkerson! Had one more tackler to beat there, but still gets it past the 45-yard line of the Spartans.
How about Wilkerson again, cutting back, making a run.
Ball at the 43-yard line of Bixby.
We said no quitting this Sandite team, Nathan.
They're proving us right. Oh. Wilkerson plowing ahead, but only gets 1 yard on the carry.
There's no quitting you either with all these Walsh flying around in here.
We don't mind.
And still got a job to do. Walsh spin off.
Those are like distractions. Fall break distractions. We're focused on the game.
Just don't look at the nest. Don't look. Where's Mike Davis when you need it? He probably come right up and just grab him and squeeze him in his hands.
That's the kind of guy he is.
That's the kind of guy he is.
Hennington with the pump fake. Rolling right.
Nice. Well, I thought he had that one.
See. Incomplete. Going for the Hawk.
Yeah.
Can't quite get it. Yeah, nice play by Presley to defend the pass. Knock it away. Third down and 9 now for the Sandites. Trying to end this shutout for the Spartan defense. Sand Springs has it on the 43-yard line of Bixby. 4 receivers. But Wilkerson gets the handoff and
ball is loose.
Bixby recovers. With 40 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter.
Watch the strip right here. Right there, gonna pop out right there. You see the strip. Big time play by Bixby. Take another look right here. Great Crammer work, guys. Watch the strip right here. Number 20 is gonna pop that ball out of there. Drills you work on in practice.
Brody Sarton
said his name.
So 28-0 still here in the third quarter. Roller with a nice carry up the middle to get it into Bixby into Sand Springs territory. First and 10 for the Spartans as we go under 30 seconds here in the third quarter, the fourth game of the week. Barber gets the pitch. Turns it upfield, breaks one tackle, keeps on going. Tough run by Barber.
Yeah, he's a strong runner. Showing outstanding speed also.
That does it here in the first quarter of the Ford Game of the Week. Number 1 ranked Bixby 28, Sand Springs 0. No scoring in the third quarter. We'll see if the fourth quarter changes that. You're watching Game Time on YurView.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect. And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. During Ford SUV season, get 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on Escape, Edge, and Explorer. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Are you looking for a career where you can work anywhere and even travel the world? Do you have a passion to work with people, plan events, or own your own restaurant? Tulsa Tech can help you build a successful career with exciting hospitality programs. Programs like culinary arts, restaurant and lodging management, and event planning. Make your own path to a successful career you love by calling Tulsa Tech at 918-828-5000 or apply online at tulsatech.edu.
Welcome back to Game Time on YurView. A good fall break night for the top-ranked Bixby Spartans, up 28-0 over Sand Springs, although Coach Montgomery not pleased with some of the sloppiness of his team, but still winning big here in week 8 of the regular season as Williams throws the incomplete pass. Kind of interesting and maybe kind of terrifying for the rest of Class 6A too, as this Bixby team that's ranked number 1 has looked so good in the regular season, full of young players. You look at Mason Williams as a sophomore, Brendan Presley only a junior, his brother Braylon, he's a freshman. Braden Roller, he's a junior. These guys aren't getting any worse next year.
Yeah, you're going to have some good players coming back. Presley's, Jordan Reagan. I mean, you're going to be still a talented team as Roller gets outside. You know, we talked about YurView and being able to watch it. Larry out in L.A., he's watching the Bixby Spartans play. Checking out Oklahoma football. I got to love Larry for that.
Ball at the 20-yard line now. As I said, no scoring here in the second half so far as we start off the fourth quarter. The Spartans trying to change that. Williams to Presley, and Brendan has some running room. I mean, anytime he has the ball, he has some running room.
Yeah.
He's that good.
Yes, he is. Very explosive. Take another look. Look out here, and boy, he can make you miss. Got a good block downfield. Luke Krieger.
Ball now at the 8-yard line. First and goal. Mason Williams takes the snap. Looks into the end zone. Oh. Touchdown, Luke Krieger.
Touchdown, Luke Krieger. Talked about YurView. Hagen and Bowden Williams says, hey, we're watching on YurView. We're watching the Bixby Spartans try to win a championship and watching Mr. Krieger, who made the big block. See, you make a big block, you help your teammate out, you get rewarded. Sure, old Bowden Williams like to see that. Sure, the youth football ready for their game Saturday. Before long, they'll be playing on YurView, Nathan.
Extra point is good. That makes it 35-zip Bixby. Sandites will try to answer back when we return. Game Time on YurView.
Good morning, Bella.
Good morning.
Are you ready?
Yeah. 5 little monkeys.
Yay, Bella!
Hold still. Almost done.
Oh, Bella, I really love playing with you.
Thanks, Grandma. I really like our visits.
Whatever tech tomorrow dreams up, you'll be ready with Giga Blast. Future speed internet is here from Cox.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $4,250 cash back on a new F-150 at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Winter's just around the corner, so it's a great time to replace your furnace before you need it most.
A planned replacement can save you thousands of dollars while improving the comfort and efficiency of your home.
Don't get caught in the cold. Call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
No one thinks about their water heater until it fails.
At that point, you have a huge mess on your hands with water damage everywhere.
A planned water heater replacement can save you a lot of trouble.
Right now, you can save big on a new high-efficiency water heater.
Call Airco Service.
The company you know.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. Bixby leads the Ford game of the week 35-0 over Sand Springs here in Sand Springs. Sparks just added to its lead with a Mason Williams, a Luke Krieger 8-yard TD pass. Sand Springs trying to get that 0 off the scoreboard. 11:19 here to go in the ball game. Going to be a touchback. Sandites will start at the 20-yard line here in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the scoring drive. 6 plays, 58 yards.
Started off with this guy, Clayton Barber, throwing his strong running. And come back, fake to Mr. Roller. Mr. Presley, he's going to make a couple of guys miss, get some blockers downfield. And this guy, Luke Krieger, 6 plays, 58 yards, 8-yard TD. Spartans rolling.
Another District 6A 2-2 action. Booker T over Muskogee, 34-17. That's late in the third quarter of that one. One of the other big games this week is
Ron, the stiff arm there.
In Class 4A, Wagner and Bristow. This is a matchup of 2 top 4 ranked teams, tied at 21 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, you said it was going to be a good one.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie to you, Rod.
No, I know you wouldn't, and I know you know.
Ball now on the 31-yard line for the Sandites.
On the tackle, Bixby's number 53, Hayden Haynes.
Haynes right there. Big number 53. Hayden Haynes making plays in there. You see, 6'3", 228, the senior.
Bennington keeps it himself. Kind of hard there.
Yeah, and there's that man again, Double H, Mr. Haynes.
They've done a good job running the ball tonight against this Spartan defense. Third down, 2 yards to go, under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Ford game of the week. Pennington going to run it again himself and fighting forward, but comes up short of the first down by looks like less than a yard.
On the tackle, Bixby's number 28, Barrett Daniel.
Let's see what they decide. Might as well go for it, right? Down 35-0 here in the fourth quarter. Also up on Mustang 14-10. Looks like third quarter just starting off there. Wausau is one of the teams that kicks off at 7:30 instead of 7. So they're a little bit behind us. 4th and 1. Pennington keeps it on the QB draw, and he gets the first down.
Just the way you draw it up there.
Pennington on the keeper for the first down.
Just you know it's coming. I want it more than you. Get a push and go with it.
So first down and 10 here. 35-0. Spartans on top with 9 minutes to go in the game. Sand Springs head coach Dustin Kennard. The #1 team in the state in Class 6A is Broken Arrow. They are on top 56-3. I think they're going to win that one, Rod.
Yeah, they're going to.
Broken Arrow keeps on.
They're going to. Probably going to come away with the victory there.
Stay perfect on the season. Second down now for the Sandites. 9 yards to go for a first down. And we have a penalty flag.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
If you closed your eyes and I told you there's a penalty, what would you guess the penalty would be in this game? If you guess false start, I think you'd have good odds of being right.
I have good odds being right.
Second down, 14 to go for the Sandites. Sherrington gets the completion. Oh, incompletion. This was dropped.
Ball's incomplete.
So if you're Coach Kennard, you've got the Sand Springs team that's not going to make the playoffs. We'll lose here, and we'll have Sapulpa and Booker T left, 2 teams that are going to be tough to beat. What do you tell your kids after a game like this, losing 35-0, and try to keep them engaged and ready to play in these final 2 games?
Well, I think it's interesting what he's going through right now. I mean, he's gonna, talk about that. We got to fight. Keep fighting, keep playing, keep competing. Odds against you, you keep playing, you keep competing, and you keep building. And I think that's what you do. But I think that's what this team and this community, especially when it comes to sports, has always done. A team is always going to try to play you hard no matter, what's going on. You take a look at Hawk right there. So that's something that you definitely feed off on. You continue to compete and continue to get better. But you don't quit. And he's been here for a while, and none of his teams have quit.
And it's not going to be too hard to get them ready for Sapulpa because that's the rival for Sand Springs, right down the highway. So they'll be revved up for that one, and that'll be right here in Sand Springs next week.
Cameron Smith with the punt to the Bixby 31.
So Sand Springs will drop to 2-6 on the season. The other side of the ball, other side of the field, you've got the Bixby Spartans. Don't forget, we're not done with high school football this week. It may be fall break, but there's still some Friday night action, including Norman at Jinx tomorrow night. That game is on Cox Channel 3. Game time on YurView. That game is 7:30, so the other team around the Tulsa area that kicks off at 7:30 besides Owasso is Jinx, so that's when that broadcast will start. So you take a look at the Spartans who are rolling along in this season after that season opening loss. They have Shawnee, and then a pretty good Muskogee team after that. So could have another touchdown right here by Braylon Presley. Flag is on the field, though, so this could be coming back.
Man, he's going to be impressive.
Penalty flag at the Bixby 29-yard line.
Impressive freshman.
Illegal procedure. Not enough men on the line. 5 in the backfield. On the offense. For a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So after this win for Bixby tonight, they take host Shawnee next week, and on the road to Muskogee, which is a big ball game. Even with a win.
Where did the season go?
It's flying by. Actually, with Muskogee losing tonight, if that holds up, then Muskogee will have 2 district losses, and Booker T will have lost to Bixby. So assuming Bixby can knock off Shawnee next week, that should lock up the district title race. So you've got a couple games against a Shawnee team that you're a big favorite over. A Muskogee team that's a good team, but you should have district locked up by then. You got to get this team on the right momentum path going into the playoffs. They've been a little sloppy tonight, even with the big win. You're in Coach Montgomery's headset. You're in his locker room. What do you say to you guys?
Well, right now you're building. I mean, you're the #1 team in the state. You know, everybody's kind of hunting off on you, and we're trying to win a state championship, so every game is important. You have to be sharp. Like you said, he won't be pleased with the penalties and some of the execution, but boy, this Presley kid is an impressive player. But you're fine tuning right now. Those things are so important.
Ball at the 30-yard line now, 3rd and 11. 6 minutes left of the ball game here, the 4th game of the week. Game time on YurView. You know, we haven't had any hot chocolate weather yet either. It's been warm pretty much a lot of the season until the last week or so.
I mean, you think in years past I would be heavy on the hot chocolate right now, and thought we may preview it today. Just wasn't cold enough.
I saw you show up today at like 6 o'clock. You got your heavy jacket.
Yeah,
I'm like, Rod, I'm just wearing a long sleeve shirt. You don't need all that.
I was trying to get hot chocolate ready and had to get up out of it.
Well, we don't want to force your mom to bring you a jacket again like we had to.
You know she will.
I know she will.
You know she will.
She's got to keep her son warm. He can't do it himself.
Yeah, you know she will.
35-0 Bixby on top of Sand Springs. A little over 5 minutes to go here in the 4th game of the week. We will be right back. More Game Time on YurView coming up.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Hey, high school football fans, you want your school to get that VIP treatment? Here's your chance. You choose which game will be the 4th game of the week, November 1st. Here are your choices. Jinx at Westmore, Edmond North at Union, or Enid at Broken Arrow. To vote, go to yourview.com/FordFanPick. Vote early, vote often, and tell your friends. You vote, you decide. Winners will be announced October 24th. For more information and the best in high school football, go to yourview.com.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
Welcome back to Game Time on YurView. Look at that beautiful skyline of downtown Tulsa. The view from Sand Springs here. Love all the colors of downtown Tulsa on the skyline, Rod.
Yes, it is.
Downtown Tulsa exploded over the last 5 or 7 years, really. Restaurants and activities and things to do. Have you been to the gathering place yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, my goodness. $465 million park, private funding.
Yes.
Free for everyone to go to. It's like nothing I have ever seen.
We're very fortunate to have generous people who would put that together, and I just like to drive through there, and even now, you know, I drive through, go through the tunnels.
They had professional BMXers there today at the skate park.
Really?
Yeah. They've done that a couple times. They've had some former NBA players out there at the basketball courts.
I knew that.
Another flag. You're not a pleased man.
Personal foul, grasping the face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. We have first down by yardage.
And again, it's Bixby.
There's a none. Coaches are not happy with it either.
That gives the coaches a little something to be fired up about after the game, you know?
Yeah, something to talk about, motivate you.
That moves the ball right past midfield, so Sandites have it on the Bixby 49-yard line. First down and 10. Trying to not be shut out tonight here on their home field.
Oh,
to the ground game. Up just about a yard on that.
77. Noah West again.
And playing a little Bruno Mars. He's had a couple of shows here last week.
Yeah, he was in town.
Ball now at the 48-yard line. Second down and 8. Bennington. Oh, that was almost a wonderful play. I think it got tipped at the line of scrimmage, right? Went through one receiver, two receivers' hands. Third down now. 8 yards to go for a first down. 3:23 in the clock. Quick ball game here, the fourth game of the week tonight.
Yes.
It's only a few minutes after 9:20.
You heading out in the morning?
I'm heading out tomorrow, probably early afternoon, head to Fort Worth and get ready to cover that OU at TCU game. Sooners' first game without Mike Stoops, without a Stoops of any kind, their first game since 1998.
That's why they pay you the big bucks. You give us all the facts. Since 98?
Well, Bob Stoops started in 99. You do have some people, Isaac and Drake, playing for the Sooners, so
there you go.
I should say on the coaching staff.
There you go. There you go.
We got to keep the Drakes. Maybe one of them can go straight from playing into a grad assistant or something and keep it going.
Keep the streak alive.
We'll have a live report from there Saturday in the 5 o'clock news. And
what time is that game?
That's an 11 a.m. game. That's why I got to drive on a Friday. I'm not getting up in Tulsa and leaving at 5 in the morning. Look at that. We got some fireworks.
Fireworks.
I'm trying to think of why that would be.
So they knew you were doing the game.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it was. Fall break is throwing me off. I'm thinking tomorrow is Saturday.
No, yeah. I think I know. I'm trying to look at the Tulsa Roughnecks schedule, see if they're playing tonight.
Maybe what it is.
They play at the Drillers Baseball Stadium here. Tulsa. Under 2 minutes to go now.
Take another look right here. High snap. Bobbles it and falls on it.
Third down and 18. I'm wrong on the Roughnecks, by the way. I have no idea why. Roughnecks season ended a couple of days ago. A few days ago. Sometimes just like to shoot off some fireworks in downtown Tulsa.
Even if it's not the 4th of July.
Exactly. Under a minute to go here in the 4th game of the week. Bixby on top, 35-0 over Sand Springs. Looks like that's how it's going to end. Bixby has not lost a game since its season opener. The Spartans fell to the Trojans. Sandites continue to struggle, only 2 wins this season. And those are some good fireworks, Rod.
Did my man Mike Davis orchestrate this away?
Those aren't just some Roman candles that someone bought.
They're the real deal.
You can see him even without the zoom of the camera here from the press box. As you can see it over the stadium there. He's got to text me why we have fireworks.
Yeah.
Putting out an all call to the viewers.
Someone knows.
I think that's downtown. It's not toward the gathering place, but
gathering place would be more
a little bit farther south.
Boy, they are popping them up too.
When you say that, Rod, and you point, the viewers can't see that.
Yeah, they can. They can imagine what we're doing, you know.
You know, I don't even need a reason for fireworks. Why do we care? We get to see fireworks. We're happy about it. The fireworks are from the Bixby Spartan offense here, winning 35-0 over Sand Springs.
Number 13, Tyler Long on the carry. Long to the 35-yard line. On the tackle.
It's Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Mike Davis in our ear.
Man,
that's a good guess.
That is a good guess. I'm rolling with Mike Davis on that one.
One of the biggest Oktoberfest celebrations in the country. I think it's top 5.
The river is good and full for him.
It is. That's about as full as I've seen it in quite a while. 13.8 seconds left. Didn't think we'd be talking fireworks and Oktoberfest tonight on the broadcast, but when it's 35-0.
Yeah, that's what you talk about.
And that'll do it here in the 4th game of the week. Bixby keeps its winning streak going, knocking off Sand Springs 35-0 here on Game Time on YurView. Coach Lauren Montgomery happy with the win, not happy with the penalties, I'm sure. Get the hand sick to Coach Dustin Kennard.
Montgomery, he's a Sandite himself, if I'm not mistaken. Graduated from Sand Springs. Give you a little nugget right there, Nate.
John Blake, I believe, was the Sandite, right? We're trying to come up with which Davis coached at Sand Springs. I bet you didn't know that.
Oh, I knew that.
You knew that?
I knew that one.
Let's go down to head coach Lauren Montgomery now on the field after this 35-0 victory of top-ranked Bixby Spartans over Sand Springs. Coach, happy with the final score, but I'm sure there's some things you want to work on there, especially those penalties.
Yeah, no, we expect to be playing better football at this point in the year. I don't know, we didn't practice very well this week, and I think that's a great example. But nonetheless, we came out with a win, and some of our kiddos played pretty well, so I was pleased with that.
Coach, you get the win today. What is something that you guys really want to focus on or want to work on throughout practice next week as you prepare for the next couple of games before playoffs?
Our discipline, playing disciplined football, not having enough guys on the line, false starts, just kind of a self-destruction. I think we're about the only ones that stopped the Bixby Spartans tonight.
All right, thank you, Coach. Thanks for joining us, and congrats on the win.
Thank you, guys.
Still got to be happy with the 35-0 victory, even though he obviously not too happy with some of the sloppiness of his Bixby Spartans, because they're not so much worried about tonight as how it goes into the playoffs. And, you know, it's not often that our player to watch before the game is also our player of the game, but tonight we hit it here. Cade Cavender, great game on both sides of the ball for you. How did it feel tonight after your big performance?
Oh, it felt great. Came out strong. We knew Sand Springs was a tough team and that they were going to stay in the game. So we had a couple of silly penalties, but we regathered and played well.
You guys number one right now, Cade. You're playing outstanding on both sides of the football. What has been the biggest key to you guys and the success you've had so far this season and having that number one ranking?
Dialing it in practice. That's all. We focus as hard as we can in practice, and we try to have the best practice every day. So that's what we focus on, and we've done a really good job at it, and I'm looking forward to keeping it going.
I mean, it's nice to get a big win tonight, 35-0, but I know you guys are focused on bigger things going forward. You have some things from tonight's game that you believe you probably need to work on and fix.
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to clean all that up and film tomorrow. Forget about it and look forward to Shawnee.
All right, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
35-0. You know, when you're the top-ranked team in the state, you have a high bar to clear there, and they have some things that they want to clean up going into next week at Shawnee. But congrats to the Spartans on the 35-0 win. We'll have some more here on the Game Time on YurView when we come back to the Ford Game of the Week.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
During Ford SUV season, find out why more people come back to Ford than any other brand. Here's a reason.
We've got room.
And here's another.
Waze says it's faster to take the side streets.
Perfect. And by the way, Ford has won more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand. During Ford SUV season, get 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on Escape, Edge, and Explorer. See your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
You may have heard of Tulsa Tech, but did you know we offer business and industry training for large and small companies? Come get trained and certified in areas like confined space, HAZWOPER, crane rigging, CPR, first responder, and more. To learn more about our affordable and customized training and how Tulsa Tech can be a valuable resource to your company, call 918-828-5000 or visit us online at tulsatech.edu.
Winter's just around the corner, so it's a great time to replace your furnace before you need it most.
A planned replacement can save you thousands of dollars while improving the comfort and efficiency of your home.
Don't get caught in the cold. Call Airco Service today.
The company you know.
No one thinks about their water heater until it fails.
At that point, you have a huge mess on your hands with water damage everywhere.
A planned water heater replacement can save you a lot of trouble.
Right now, you can save big on a new high-efficiency water heater.
Call Airco Service.
The company you know.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. For more in-depth coverage of the top players around, recruiting updates, behind-the-scenes access, and more, check out YurView.com.
You're watching Game Time on YurView. Big Ford Game of the Week win for the Bixby Spartans, 35-0 over Sand Springs. We just talked to the player of the game. Let's show why he was the player of the game, Cade Cavender.
Boy, it's very impressive. Both sides of the football. He started early and got it going. Look at him getting behind the defense, locating the football, scoring a touchdown, getting them on the board first, then going back down. Watch him take his time, locate that football, and they're able to muscle down and gain some extra yards. He was all over the place. Now, defensive side of the ball. Look at him go up and grab the interception. This guy has been big, for this team. Look at him tracking down. Watch the defense getting him out of bounds. Very, very impressive player. Cade Cavender getting it done.
And a big win, 35-0 Bixby Spartans over the Sand Springs Sandites. And let's take a look at the play of the game now.
We got it.
Mr. Presley, but not Braylon. Little brother Braylon.
Braylon getting it done, picking them up and putting them down. The young Presley, the freshman, getting that varsity run and knocking them out. Look at the blocking up front. He has that great explosion, great vision. This is what he does. Get to the end zone. Boy, the future is bright when you talk about Mr. Presley.
Braylon Presley, 53-yard touchdown run for the play of the night. Take a look at the stats here before we wrap it up here. And Game Time on YurView. 35-0 the final. And Things looking a lot better on the stats there for Bixby than Sand Springs.
You're exactly right. And we talked about what makes this Bixby team so good. They're so balanced. Look at that, 402 total yards of offense to 195. Hey, one thing Coach Montgomery is not going to like, they led in penalties also. 13 for 120 yards. You can't do that, especially as you get ready to play some tougher teams down the stretch. But an all-around balanced attack. Only one turnover. They forced 5. Impressive win for this Bixby team. 402 yards total offense. They're balanced on both sides of the ball, and the way they play and the way they hawk the ball is one of the reasons why they're the top team in the state.
A big win for the Spartans, 35-0 over Sand Springs in the fourth game of the week tonight. Have another big game tomorrow night on Game Time on YurView. That'll be Norman at Jinx. That's at 7:30 kickoff tomorrow night. You can watch that on Cox Cable Channel 3. And, of course, always live streaming on YurView.com. Make sure you watch tomorrow night. Still got some good high school football on a Friday night even here on Fall Break.
With fireworks.
With fireworks. Maybe not tomorrow night fireworks, but we had them tonight. For Rod Thompson and our entire YurView broadcast team, I'm Nathan Thompson saying so long from Sand Springs for the final score, 35-0 Bixby over Sandites. To watch this entire game on replay, log on to YurView.com. Have a great night.
Game Time on YurView has been brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Airco, the company you know. Tulsa Tech, for your future success, go to tulsatech.edu. And by Weoki Credit Union. Join us all fall long for some of the top high school football from around the country on Game Time.